What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about the Clone Wars Season 7 and why I have not watched it since the Bad Batch arc ended. Now, that might come as a surprise to some of you because why? Because I am a mega fan of the Clone Wars. Ahsoka is my favorite character. I love everything that they did in the Clone Wars. I was happy with what they did with Anakin and Obi-Wan, and obviously Ahsoka's entire arc I thought was great. We got to see the Anakin that a lot of people didn't get to see in the prequels. You know, while I like the prequels, I love the prequels, there are problems with Anakin that I will definitely admit, especially in Episode 2, but the Anakin we get in the Clone Wars definitely helps to flesh out that character, and it shows us that great Jedi, that great pilot, that great leader that we all heard about, that great Anakin Skywalker that we always wanted to see. And plus, the Clone Wars just makes the entire galaxy bigger. It expands the entire galaxy, that prequel era, it makes it feel so much bigger and grand, and it populates it, and it takes us to different worlds and shows us different species. It is truly amazing, and I love it. So when the announcement of the Clone Wars Season 7 happened, I was obviously excited about it. And watching the Bad Batch, which, you know, was something that was previously created, I was loving that. But the more I started seeing the advertising going on and some of the characters and the gender swapping going on, I started to become concerned, and I just can't really motivate myself to watch Season 7 once the Ahsoka arc begins. So today, I tweeted out a picture of one of the many reasons, and the key here is many reasons why I have not watched Season 7 since the Ahsoka arc began, and I really upset a lot of people. I really upset a lot of people that are fighting for the right of hairdos, because if you disrespect a person's hair, even without mentioning their hair, Twitter will come for you. So I tweeted this picture out. Now, what I said in the tweet is, this is one of many reasons why I haven't bothered with the Ahsoka arc in Season 7. F these SJW looking characters. So then I got a lot of people, going, whoa, what, because of the hair, Jeremy? That's not good. You can't criticize just the hair. And I'm like, well, I didn't say anything about the hair. At no point in this entire tweet did I say anything about the hair. Now, if we want to talk about the hair, yeah, it's definitely SJW-styled hair, but that's not my main gripe here. My main gripe has to do with many things. The hair playing a small role in a much bigger picture here. The gender swapping, which is 100% SJW, absolutely positively, and there's no doubt about that. There is no good reason to gender swap characters, absolutely not. The fact that we are dealing with the company that gave us Rey Bestis Ever Palpatine, the company that gave us Holdo, the company that gave us L337 and Rose Tico, all of those terrible characters that were created specifically for diversity's sake. Yeah, I am a little concerned. The Force is female. So when we see things happening like this, it's a gender swap. It's a clear diversity push to get representation, which is something Lucasfilm can't stop preaching about. It's one of those things that all of these little things add up and become a big problem. And I do not trust Lucasfilm at all. So with Ahsoka, I love this character, and I don't really want to see this character ruined. Now, by all accounts, from people that have seen these episodes, these characters are not SJW characters per se, meaning the character themselves don't act like that, which is fine, and that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. But the evidence is there that they are trying to pull people in because they've already proven that even when you give them the benefit of the doubt, like I did with The Force Awakens, they are just setting you up. It's all a big setup. Until Kathleen Kennedy's gone, it is hard to trust anything. So when you start to see anything that's any concern whatsoever, you have to call it out with Lucasfilm, because they have proven time and time again that they are 100% focused on their feminism with their agendas and everything like that. It's not about developing characters, creating characters to further the story. It's about furthering the agenda. Now, something else that's becoming a problem. Now, I'm a big Dave Filoni fan. I've always been a big Dave Filoni fan, but some new information has started to come out about Dave Filoni. This is from Ichibaka. Why Star Wars fans have lost all credibility or all faith in Lucasfilm's Dave Filoni. Now, this is from the Art of Skywalker, the publication, and there is some excerpts in there, and a reader posted a scan from the book, which had the following text in it. Let me see here. Where's it at? So it was known, let's see, since these films are a female-driven story, where's Leia in episode 8 and 9? So it was known right from the start. That's the story in the Disney trilogy. Wasn't going to be driven by wars in the stars, but from the female genitalia instead. In the same book, Dave Filoni is quoted saying, there's a potential idea there about the matriarchy coming back and subverting what has always been dominantly patriarchal in male heroes, Zeus, Hercules, and everything else. John Knoll, the super intriguing setup in Empire, that boy is our only hope. No, there is another. I felt cheated in Jedi, that this didn't really go anywhere, but maybe Yoda is really talking about what happens with Leia in episode 8, 30 years in the future. Dave Filoni replies, I love that. We should shift it so Leia is the Obi-Wan of the entire trilogy. It's dangerous because it makes it so about the women of Star Wars. Something to me says that's right. There is something happening culturally. You look at birth generations, the world itself needing healing. All of those things are emblematic of the mother character in myth. They are matriarchal things. Mother Earth itself. Global warming is a hot topic. What? What does any of this have to do with Star Wars? What does any of this have to do with Star Wars? I just, it's unbelievable. Now, this is where it's from right here. You know, it's just so weird, man. It is so weird. That's Dave Filoni talking right there. Talking about Star Wars as it is a propaganda machine for real world garbage going on. And it has update. A Twitter user has confirmed that the image does come from the book. So it does come from the book right there. And that is a conversation between Kiri Hart, Dave Filoni, Pablo Hidalgo, and John Knoll. So again, man, this is what we're dealing with here. You know, this is what we're dealing with right here. So yeah, when I go back to these types of decisions as to why this is a turnoff for me for the Clone Wars Season 7, I have every reason to come to that conclusion based on the company and the ideology behind the company and their feminist propaganda. It is happening over and over again. So now we have an all-time great character in Ahsoka, not an all-time great female character, an all-time great character, but I fear that she is going to be used as a female protagonist now, so they can push the agenda behind it. And that's what's so great about Ahsoka, is she's never been written or used as a female character. She's just been a character that had to go through the ups and the downs and the trials and the tribulations. And at first she was not very popular, and eventually she became popular because she earned it through the art of storytelling. And now we're seeing that Dave Filoni is either always been the soy boy, or he will, become the soy boy based on Kathleen Kennedy's feminist agenda. Either way, it's not a good answer, and it's not a good look. Will I watch the Clone Wars Season 7? Probably, but I want to see what people say when it's said and done, and then I can binge it, because I don't want to see this character ruined. I love this character too much. And I'm really getting tired of seeing Ahsoka just put in everything now. She's a great character, and she could be used for a lot of good things, but if she's going to be used strictly for agendas, That's the problem right now, and I feel like, unfortunately, that's where we're at with everything in Star Wars, is that every character, even if it's a well-written character that the majority of the fans love, you want to sit there and say that a bunch of angry dudes don't like females in their, movies or shows or whatever, yet here's Ahsoka, who's universally loved by the entire fandom, and now you're going to, start putting all of these social elements into her story, which don't need to be there whatsoever. It's frustrating, but either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I apologize to all the hair purists out there. If I offended you, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Hair lives matter. I know that was very, very stunning and brave of you to speak up for Geek Man Bad. Even though I didn't even mention the hair specifically, that's what people got from it, because this is current Star Wars fandom. Again, that's the tweet. And out of that tweet, I had to respond to hundreds of people crying about hair. What? Seriously? I don't know. But anyway, other than that, we are on Twitch, Gaming with Geeks. Please go follow and subscribe to our Twitch channel. We are having a great time over there, gaming, having a lot of fun, playing Mario Kart, Smash Bros, Call of Duty Warzone, Titanfall 2, and so many other games. Let us know what you want to see from us over there. Also, subscribe to Park Hoppin', our theme park channel. Get ready for the new geeksandgamers.com. I can't wait for that. Check out Sports Wars, our sports channel. Even though there's not a lot to talk about in the world right now, there will be at some point. So please check that out. Gaming with Geeks also on YouTube. Geeks and Gamers has a ton going on right now, and I am so excited for all of you to see the future and how bright it is for Geeks and Gamers. We're also going to have full profiles on geeksandgamers.com, direct messages, friends list. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to overlay an image right now so you can see it, but that is the image. That's the overlaid image of our profiles. That's not the final profile look. It's going to be changed a little bit because that's still on the developer site, but we are working on that. Full forums. There's so much in the works, and I am so excited. So thank you for all of the support. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird, and we will talk to you later.